Okay, everybody, let's see what kind of fun we can have today. A little chilly out, 30s, almost 40. Wind ain't kicking like mad, so let's see if we can get this chain on here and get that straightened away and go from there. Okay, first things first. Gonna do any work on a project, make sure you got all your tools and supplies. And extra tools. Just in case you gotta do something extra. Oh, and weeds. Let's get these out of the way. There we go. Alright. So the plan is get the chain on there, on that little sprocket up front, and around this end, see where it's going to sit, and then do the other side, get that lined up. Yeah, I still gotta make the bracket for the gas tank, and you can see why. It's resting on the aluminum, which is still sharp. I don't want to rub a hole in the gas tank. Well, yeah. Eventually, get that done. So let's play with the chain at first. Got this from local hardware / farm store, as well as the links to go with. When I do chain, I always get a master link for what's going on, and then I have an extra just in case the first one comes apart and I lose it. I always buy brand new chain according to sprocket size. So, sprockets I have are 40 size. That's the chain I got. This, I believe, yeah, there we are. 10 foot. That way I got plenty of chain to do this, and probably some extra left over just in case I need it for something else. So bear with me, and I'll get the chain out of the box and get things done. Yeah, there we go. Now you can watch. Yeah, cool. Look at that. Come with the master link. That's awesome. That makes one extra. That works. First things first, find the end of it. Now, gotta fish it through everything. I don't know if I can get that any closer to watch. Let's find out. Really? That's as close as I can get that. My goal is to get the chain around the drive sprocket up there. Okay, the transmission is in neutral, so it'll roll across this sprocket. There we go. And run that around there. Now, bring that back. Let's see how I'm going to do that. There we go. Let's go to that way. There we go. Now I can spin that around there and take that slag out. Keep doing that until I come back to where I started from. Let's see, I'll tighten that one just a touch. Got to roll around the beginning here. Find out where that's going to be. Okay. Good news is, when I go to cut the chain, let's move this around so I can show you. There we go. Alright, here's the beginning of that chain. Good news is, where this link falls, I can cut this one or drive that pin out. No. Really? Is that a half link? I hope not. I don't have any half links. Let's see here. Oh, bummer. It is. Oh. Let me think. Visual reference. Master link. Let's see, I need that whole. That creates a problem. That's a half link and I don't have one. So that's the end of the chain. Master link needs to go through that hole and that one. That's a full link. Well, Philly. We'll figure something out. I'll get back to this. Okay. So, if I slide that back by one tooth like I just did, this was sitting here. But by sliding that back, I can remove this link and that pin and put the master link through there. The only downside to that is I will have to make a tensioner for the chain to take up the slack. I'll show you why. If I don't use a tensioner, then the chain is way too loose. And this is going to be pulling from the top towards the engine. So as you can see, I have to make a tensioner for that. I'd probably go on the bottom, because I don't have any adjustments for the engine or the transmission. I could make the holes bigger on here and do adjustment that way, but that also means I got to change the bottom as well. So, yeah, I'm not sure. Let me try something else and get back with you. Yeah, we're going back to that view. Don't. No. Okay, let's see here. This wants to go like that. Yeah, you see, I keep coming back to that same issue of the half link. Even if I tighten that by hand, that's just where it's going to sit. Alright, I might have to go get a half link. So, at least we know for that side. I still have to put a tensioner on there. No big deal. So let's play with this and see what we got for the other side. This might be all that's done today. It's just figuring it out. So I like to work on stuff when I have all the parts. Okay, here's the other side. Well, let's see how this turns out with the chain. That drive sprocket being so small, that side's gonna have to have some tension on it. So. Alright. There's the other side, so let's see here. The other side is right there as well. Just a little hard to see that. Let me straighten you out. There we go. So, it looks like I can do let's see here. If I could just put a single pin into that one, that would be nice. But loosen it just a touch, and I can put a master link in here. Right, no I can't. It's another half link. Well, Philly. Hey, now I know. If I go full length, that makes it that loose. So you can tighten that up. Oh wait, my mistake. Yeah, I can do full length because right there, that's full length. So that'll have a little bit of tension on it, not much. I'll have to make a tensioner for that side as well, just to keep things snug. So we can do that much today. Let's mark the chain and get that one taken care of. Since there's already a grease on the chain, using a marker or chalk or something, it's not going to really work, so we'll go this way with it. Good old trusty 4-inch grinder. The cutting wheel. Because I know which link I need to remove to make this work, so I'll mark that one. Then I can grind off the head of that pin and hammer it out. That way I don't lose the rest of it, and that's out of the way. And then I just put master link in there, and that'll take care of this side. Alright, watch your ears. Even though I control the volume and the uploads, still, matter of respect for everybody with headphones. Here we go. Ready? Go. Alright, that one's marked. That's all it's needed. Now comes the fun part. And that's grinding off that pin so I can hammer it out. Which makes it easier because I don't know where my chain removal tool is. Or I might. Hold on, let me check something. Alright, never mind. I do have a chain removal tool, but it's at another location. And I don't feel like going to go get it. So we'll do this the noisy way. Grind that off, punch it out. And yeah, it'll be one chain done. So let's turn this around over here. Watch from a distance. Alright, here we go again. Watch your ears. Let's just make sure I get the right end here. So that's all coming back around that way. That one. Okay. Here we go. Ready? That didn't take long to grind down. Let's see. Is that going to be deep enough? That pin. Almost. That might work. It might not. Put that right there. That's great. I'm not going to tear up the wrench on that. That'll work. Improvise on tools. Not supposed to, but those don't cost much to replace. Let's see here. Ouch. Trying to do this without smashing the crap out of my fingers. There we go. Got it started. There we go. So, even if you use a chain removal tool, you only want to go far enough to get that pin through there. So, if you reuse those links, I don't recommend it after using a grinder. Come on, focus. Oh, you're being stubborn. There we go. So, yeah, when you get it that far, you simply pry it apart. But save that pin because you might be able to reuse it on something else. Alright, save that for later. Take the chain. It's now as you see, both ends are the same. There we go. Yeah, that's where that master link will go. So let's go back over here. I'll set that there because I'll use that to hold everything. At least we're able to get one done today. Okay. Run that around on there. Alright, look at that. Just a little bit of play in that chain, which is nice. It's going to stretch a little anyways. But, I put that master link in there. So hoping the other side would be that easy. But I might have to change a sprocket to get that. I'm going to use the master link that come with the chain. Just because I can. Okay, so the first part of it, go through this side, just like that. Now, take the plate, put that on there. That keeps everything on it. One little trick to these. These little lock pins, the open end needs to go to the back. So if everything is rotating clockwise, you want the curve going that direction. Because if you hit something and it hits this open end, you could lose your key. Then this plate will come off and you'll destroy that master link, costing you a few dollars in another chain and possibly stranded somewhere without extra parts. That's why I buy extra master links. So this simply slides on there, just like that. Take a needle nose pliers, push that on. Easier said than done, usually. There you go. Give it a nice squeeze, make sure it's on. Make sure everything else is seated in there. That one's done. Yeah, when this is running forward, the transmission is going to be going this direction. Let's see here. Okay, that's reverse. There's first gear. Yep. Alright, so tip this back. Alright, you can see on this side, I put it in first gear. Yep, there we go. Neutral. Reverse. See, the input side's always going to spin that way, towards the engine. Voila. Now, like I said, for a tensioner, here's why. Okay, so you can see that. There's a little bit of slack in there. So when this is running, it's going to want to pull from the bottom. That's just the nature of it. If this transmission was on the other side of that sprocket, the chain would pull from the top. So this wants to pull from the bottom when it's running, which means I'll put a tensioner right here just to push down on that, take the slack out of it. It's just going to stretch. But I want it close to this sprocket because it's smaller than this one. So about right there. Just a spring-loaded tensioner. Nothing fancy. I don't know if I'll go sprocket or a smooth roller for that. I'll have to look at some ideas. And then use the frame on the bottom to make an arm to come up to hold that right there. But as far as track goes, that is actually set really nice. Cool. Got that one done. Now that I've cut that chain, let me see if I can get this other side done. I'll try it again. Yep, let's see here. Let's get this set back up. So, yeah. Be right back. Maybe. Alright, bear with me. I gotta get a glove off. There we go. I'm going to run that chain on there again and see how that lines up. Sometimes after cutting the chain to get one side done, makes it possible to do the other. We're going to find out. So, let's see here. Yeah, I got sniffles. It's chilly out here. Can't go that way. It's too snug. Just gonna turn that around. There we go. Get that drop. There we are. All right. should have done this months ago. It's cold out here. Oh well. Take that off of there because you don't really need to. There we go. Okay. So now we can see where the cut end of the chain is. And take the other. Tighten that by hand. And that's what we're left with. You know, let me ponder something here. I'll get back with you. I think I just figured this out. So I have an extra master link here in the package still. But I'm looking at the link that I removed already, which is down here on the bottom. And then I'm looking at this one over here. That might work. Yeah, maybe not. Nope, I still need a half link. Damn. Okay. We'll get back to this. Okay, my options are to go buy a half link for this, or get a sprocket that's 1 or 2 teeth bigger. The only advantage to that is I have more torque going into the transmission with a little less RPM because of the bigger sprocket. I don't know that I can go smaller. By a tooth or two, but I'm going to find out. So, bigger sprocket, take up a couple of links or half link on the chain, or smaller sprocket, and still be able to use the regular master link, or get a half link. We'll get back to that. Oh wow, 40 minutes on the clock already. Okay. Well, that's about all I can do for now. I know what size chain I got, I know what I need to find. So, okay. This is what you call the slow and tedious process. Also looking at how much room I got in here. This chain's pushing it for size. It'll fit. At least I got one chain on. If I need more speed, I can make that sprocket bigger on the output of the transmission. The input's got to kind of stay where it is. I don't want to go smaller. Okay. That's it for now. This took longer than expected, so have fun out there, stay safe, stay warm. Winter is around the corner. Get with your friends, family, kids. Work on something. Have fun. Yeah, I'm still working on that idea for the front too. Well, I have the idea, I just got to get it done. Enjoy yourselves. And I'll catch you in the next one. Mouse in the Falls out for now.